morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to the Wrestling Junkeez podcast. I am Keto Case, alongside with Jaern, the Golden Son. We got Brocstarr in the mix. Do yourselves a favor and follow the Junkeez. What's up, y'all?
What up?
Junkeez?
Welcome to this crazy episode.
Welcome
week
back,
alone.
Junkeez.
Just this week alone has been insane in the world of not just wrestling, but WWE, period.
Yeah. Probably the most news ever in 1 week. Most happening with WWE in 1 week.
You guys want to start with
die.
I was going to say, you guys want to just start it off with the biggest news of all?
Yeah.
This guy.
Vince McMahon, sex trafficker.
A fucking god.
Doesn't it make sense though? All the crazy, stupid storylines, and then like you've always heard like he likes shit jokes, you know.
He always took jabs at himself with other wrestlers talking shit to him.
Yeah,
it's crazy that it all ended up being true.
I know. Yeah. He's such a realist.
So this employee, Janelle Grant, do you guys know what her position was in the WWE?
On her knees?
I think it was like some sort of legal creative department or something. She didn't really, she was just there. She didn't really do anything. People were asking like, who is she? What does she do?
She was passed around to all the boys.
She was the first one that I guess broke back in 2022. The first one to come forward about being paid, signing an NDA, and then all the other dominoes had fell. But this is the first one where all the details of what her job duties to Vince were. She
was part of the Ho Train.
That's heavy though, dude. You hear about like
she was Vince and Johnny Ace's sex toy essentially.
Yeah, what is some of the crazy stuff? He named them after wrestlers, like by race.
Sex toys?
Yeah. He named
Vince
the dildos
names his sex
after
toys
wrestlers.
after wrestlers.
That sounds like Vince.
Vince?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the way the meme makes sense now.
I didn't
get it.
Ernest, did you see any? Do you know all the? I didn't read the court documents, but I've listened to a few podcasts that read through it. Do you know all the details of the accusations?
No, I don't know shit. Did you, Brock?
I read over a couple things. This pretty graphic shit that Vince ended up doing to this chick. He basically graped her. I'm not going to say the R word, but he graped her at one point, probably more than a couple times.
So did Johnny Ace.
Yeah, so him and Johnny Ace were involved.
Damn.
They would send text messages back to each other. They would set up meetings with this chick saying like, hey, you're coming over at this time on this date and we're going to screw you. You know?
Messages.
Text messages, yes. Vince was texting and these messages got out and leaked. And it's crazy to think that a multi-billionaire would be speaking the way he texts. If these texts are legit.
Yeah.
When you talk like a fucking little like 12-year-old or 15-year-old.
Talk like me, like anyone who like if you don't spell out the word you and you just use the letter U, that's like pretty like it's unbecoming of a fucking multi-billionaire businessman. But he's never really we all know that he can be who he is, but obviously when he's in like these meetings with business people, he's a stern gentleman, and his little creepy self goes in the back of his brain.
That's kind of like every old rich man in our fucking generation, man. Like they're all like that.
You know what's funny is like on the heels of the Cat Williams interview, this is right up that alley.
This is Epstein shit, nigga. Like there's no difference everyone that's rich and powerful back in the day was slanging fucking pussy, like left
They can
and
get
right.
away with it.
They were just doing whatever the fuck they want, Game of Thrones style, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Do you guys
And
remember any of the hold on just 1 second, Brock, those early allegations from like the early to mid 80s that there's this referee, I forget her name, she accused McMahon of raping her back then, and then there was the whole ring boy scandal where apparently I hate to speak ill of the dead here, but Pat Patterson was accused with someone else of doing casting couch like stuff to male wrestlers, I guess to either get them into the company or further their career or whatever. So, I mean, these allegations are nothing new to the WWF, WWE.
Pat Patterson's tough.
Yeah.
kind of makes you think. I heard Dolph was talking on Busted Open Radio about how he had heat with Vince. I think we might have talked about this last podcast. How Pat Patterson was going to bat for him so hard to get him a good spot. Vince was just like, nah, now I'm gonna fucking just bury him because it makes me laugh. It makes you think, was Dolph doing some things with Pat to get that spot? To get some stay on that roster for so long?
What I heard, he was a Captain Save-A-Ho. Like, girls would go to him. A lot of girls were like confining to him. So that's why like the older ups weren't fucking with him, because he was like listening to the girls. I don't know if that's real or not, but it's from the grapevine.
Yeah.
You guys know Paul London?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forget there was a female wrestler that was his friend.
Ashley Massaro.
Yeah, she committed suicide, right?
Yeah.
Not saying why, but she had some accusations too, right?
So fucking what's his name? He's gonna get divorced then, huh? With the Bella mom,
Johnny Ace.
Can you
They
imagine?
so the Bellas put out a statement, and they kind of they didn't even mention Johnny. They just said they're appalled by the actions of the WWE. They didn't mention Vince. It just kind of seemed like a PR post, honestly.
For sure. Yeah. It's more, but, their mom's got to be just in hell right now.
Be awkward.
Yeah, because
at
she
the dinner
married
table.
that douchebag.
And then Steph and Shane, like their kids, Vince's grandkids are gonna read all that shit.
That's why they're all playing stupid right now. All of them. Like, I don't know.
I read that one of the reasons Shane's actually left in the early 2000s or whenever he left, that is because of all the stuff that was Vince's doing. So Vince wanted Shane to be included in everything, and he wanted Shane to be like him, and Shane didn't want to do any of that. He didn't want to follow in his footsteps, and it caused a lot of tension between the two.
That makes sense. Makes a hell of a lot of sense.
Fucking Vince, dude, he just killed his whole rap, everything, bro. He built WWE to what it is, and now he destroyed it. Lucky that it got picked up by like this new group.
Yeah.
Because shit, if Vince was still part of this and he sank the ship,
it'd be over, huh?
Right?
Yeah. If the company would be, that's what I was thinking.
Fuck.
That's kind of I don't know. I had like not a bad time, but just like Friday night going into Saturday, because like Vince has had such a big influence on me as a fucking wrestling fan. I'm only a big, huge fan of that company, and then have his figures. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, it's disrespectful to like all his people that have been watching him. It's like, I'm more like betrayed. Like I'm angered, but it's nothing to be angered about because, I follow conspiracy shit, so I kind of know when you get that rich, fool, you're just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Period. Like, Donald Sterling, Epstein, line them all up, nigga. They're all the same fucking pieces of shit. Our country has a lot of piece of shits. Period, bro. We are not good guys. We're fucking bad guys. We're heels. Our country is a bunch of fucking heels.
Which ain't a bad thing. Hey, I like rooting for the bad guy. But
Yeah,
it's
me
like it's
too. But the
the
old
old
guard.
Carlin bit. George Carlin had a bit about how he doesn't vote because it doesn't really make a difference, and he was going down. He's like, where are the the good people of conscience, the responsible people or whatever that could be put at the front of the line and have them run? He's like, we don't have that in this country. He's
Nope.
like garbage in, garbage out. So yeah,
Yep.
that's just the
Man, it looks like our country is doing a lot of spring cleaning these days because a lot of shit's surfacing. But that's
yeah.
a lot of fucking. That's
After
a
the
lot of
Cat Williams
years.
interview, he
Yeah.
said that 2024 is going to be the year of truth.
Did you guys
Hopefully,
hear
I
the
mean,
rumor that Brock was involved?
damn.
Right. He's not being sued. He was just mentioned that they sent text message, like they used her to court him to sign a contract.
Well, he wasn't mentioned by name, but it's pretty obvious considering they took him out of the Rumble. They took him off Mania. They gave his spot to Braun Breaker.
Yeah, which was a good. He did good, by the way.
Yeah, Braun Breaker did really good. He did a really good showing.
He needs
But-
his break already, bro. God damn, Braun Breaker. Give him his shot. They're killing him in NXT with that comedy duo right now.
And it's like we were talking about just before the podcast, Casey. It's crazy how these allegations came out just one day after the whole entire Netflix deal. Brock joining TKO with the board of directors.
Yeah.
I mean, this Netflix deal is crazy. So they have a 10-year deal currently, $5 billion over 10 years. They have an option to opt out of the contract after 5 years if they do not like it going on. They also have the option to add on an extra 10 years. So we could either be getting WWE Raw on Netflix for 5, 10, or 20 years, depending on how it goes.
The thing is, it's on Netflix. Does that mean can we get edgier?
Probably won't go too edgy. They might go a little bit more, but they still will have sponsors and stuff to talk to. It's not just
but they can
just be.
Their content can get better because
They just
comedy
can't
on
go all
Netflix is
out.
good, movies on Netflix are good. So
Yeah, but they
wrestling?
have a board of directors, they have sponsors, they have deals in place. They can't just go all out because they'll lose all that shit.
I mean, not all out, but hopefully like more adult storylines, like something like we can grasp. I mean, it's kind of going there already. It's already getting better with storylines. So I mean, don't you think the Netflix deal might give them that extra push for like more dope ass storylines? Like it has to get more compelling, right? Because it's on Netflix. Netflix is like top. That's like HBO. They're like the HBO now. They took over HBO because they have all the comedy guys, all the dope shows. They're winning Emmy awards now. Like, fuck. That could really that could push W for some nice juicy content, dog.
I don't think they're gonna change up too much. I think they're gonna just play it safe. They're doing better. They're changing certain things up, doing little by little. I know they want to make it feel more sports central, sports feel.
And that's cool because like they're bringing up New Japan, TNA. They're mixing wrestlers. That's cool. That's already good. Acknowledging other brands, keeping it professional. That's awesome.
Last time they did that, was kind of forced on them because of Mickey James and the entire trash bag deal. It was more of a compensation here. Vince fucked up. The company fucked up when they fired you. So your Knockouts champion will give you a spot in the Rumble. Make up for it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Is the library still going to be on Peacock?
Peacock, I think, is still going to be up. The network is going. But
they need to
the network hasn't been in the States for a while. So I guess the network is going out. They're going away.
Yeah, that is what I heard. It's alright. I mean, just as long as I have the ability to watch chronological, the old pay-per-views and old SmackDowns.
Yeah, they don't make it easy to find them, though.
Yeah, I was waiting.
They should label them by year. It's not by season.
The network was the shit, bro. I don't know why they got rid of the network. It was so easy to watch old Raws, old SmackDowns, old like WCW. Now it's all fucking lame. It's like whatever they want to offer you on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
And then
they pick and choose.
How they had their documentaries organized, it was easy to find.
Yeah,
you could find the old territory stuff, or
hopefully they come out with a new one that will mix in with the UFC shit and make that's what TKO becomes, like an app for like all of the content.
Oh, that'd be cool. Like a streaming app,
Like all
or like
WWE and UFC
yeah,
library.
like
Yeah.
all the UFC events from like all the beginning. That'd be really cool.
Fuck yeah. We deserve that. Shit, come on, fans put in a lot to get these fucking companies where it's at.
So on
We
top of
deserve
this,
that.
the Vince scandal, he has resigned from TKO and WWE. No longer on the board of directors. He's not employed by WWE anymore. He might still have some stock shares. He probably
But
hasn't
didn't
gotten
he
rid of
sold
those.
it for $1 billion, so he still has money, doesn't he?
I'm sure he's still got plenty of money. It's not about the money, but at this point, he won't even be able to get himself back on the board. He's done.
It's all good. We don't need him anymore. He's old, he's retired. He's about to die, so like let him be already. Who
Just
cares?
stayed retired 2 years ago.
You know, he's done. He's all
You
good.
see Ronda Rousey's tweet?
Yeah.
So what do you make of that? I mean, do you do you think Bruce Pritchard's head is on the chopping block within the next few years? A lot
Bruce
of these
Pritchard should have
people-
been gone a long time ago too. Bruce is just like just with all those Kevin Dunn, Bruce Pritchard, Vince
Yeah.
McMahon, Johnny Ace. They're all a little clique, you know.
Kevin Dunn
It's
leaving. You think he saw the writing
It's
on the
crazy.
wall?
It's crazy how Triple H ain't part of that.
That we know of.
Well, that's funny because I mean, like, there is rumors that they want to get rid of now everyone who's like associated with Vince, and then it
That
don't
should be
get
Triple
more.
H.
It don't get no more closer than your son-in-law.
I know, dude. That's something
Did you-
to get rid of Triple H. He's a brain.
Did you know he was shitting on women's heads? I had no idea.
I said to DX.
Yeah.
I was
I mean,
just
what
telling
else,
people
like-
to suck it.
People are giving him shit for the response he did in the presser, but what else is he
he was-
supposed
yeah,
to
he
say?
was
Is he
ducking it.
supposed to just like, yes, I know about Vince McMahon. This
He's a piece of
like,
shit.
is he supposed to go into it? I don't think that would be the right move to go into it.
You know,
Yeah.
that's his dad. That's his father-in-law. Like he's playing it right, safe.
Yeah,
And
a
it
lot of
has
people are
nothing
shitting
to
on him
do
for
with-
that.
It has nothing to do with the wrestling product. So yeah, as a fan, I was like, I agree with him. I just let
think
that be a part of the news cycle, and let's just the wrestling fans focus on the fucking wrestling
Yeah,
in ring
I think
product.
those reporters were stupid, bro. Like it's about the Rumble, and they keep bringing up like outside shit.
Yeah,
Like fuck those reporters. Like talk about what went on. There was so much good shit on Rumble, dude. That was like one of the
Yeah.
best Rumbles I've seen for a while.
Right?
It was a
Right,
real good
Co-
Rumble, dude. And not
Cody,
that much legends, not that much throwback old school legends. It was like straight up all the people they have and some.
we didn't get any legend.
All right.
Yeah, no, I
No
was
legends at
expecting
all. It was all
X-Pac.
fresh talent. It was all fresh
Real
talent. Even Andrade coming back. You know, he's not a legend. He's still got a lot of years on him.
And,
Oh, yeah.
Jade making her
Jade
Oh.
Cargo making her
debut.
Jade.
What do you got to say about that, Ernest?
I was marking the fuck out. I was chatting with Brock, and I told him like, "This is some Lex Luger Yokozuna shit on a Rumble, bro, with a female. Like she literally debuted, throwing Nia Jax and posing, dog. Like that's
Let's-
boss.
She picked
Let's
her up
hope
like
her
nothing.
run. What happened?
She
picked
picked
her
her
up
up
like
like nothing, like a sack of potatoes. Like, you know,
No.
usually you see like a strong wrestler will pick up a bigger wrestler and they'll struggle a bit, you know, but they'll get them up. But
Oh my
she
God.
just picked up Nia
She
Jax
held
like
her
she
on
was
her back.
nothing, dude. Yeah.
Yes,
Just held her
And
there for
holy
a little
shit,
bit.
dude.
and Nia didn't even have to help jump up. Like
No,
she
she didn't.
deadlifted her.
I hope her
I like
run
it.
doesn't end up like Luger's though. Like,
Nah, I
really?
don't
no,
think so.
I,
No. There's
I
no
think
way.
she's way more talented than Luger.
Wait, I don't know if she's more talented than Luger, but she's got a look. She's got a huge look.
Look,
She's got a lot of people backing her. She's got a lot of support from her
Oh,
family,
yeah.
from outside sources. She's
she's
not
throwing
just,
that black the black African woman
yeah.
swag. So that's gonna take a plus.
I know this
One
is
for-
probably this has nothing to do with their in-ring work, but who has a stronger lower body? Bianca Belair or Jade Cargill?
Jade.
It's definitely more muscular.
Jade's more stronger, but I think Belle can move better.
Yeah, Belair
Right,
is
a little bit more
definitely of
athletic.
yeah.
Yeah, she's more nimble.
You see that standoff when they both
Oh,
had
Yeah.
Amazing, bro. Like I'm telling you, this Rumble did a lot of epic shit, bro. They did a lot of good epic shit where a lot of stare downs, a lot of like spoilers for future like feuds.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna
So
be getting well, so it was supposed to be, which I don't think this would have been a good match, truthfully, but it's supposed to be Brock versus Dom at the Elimination Chamber. Because Dom was supposed to eliminate Brock, but since Braun got the spot, I think they're putting Braun in that position. But I don't know how I would feel about seeing Dominic and Brock.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
I know they have history, obviously with Brock beating him down when he debuted and everything, but because of the whole Brock Lesnar being implicated with the Janelle Grant issues, he's not going to be in WWE for a while. So, I mean, lucky for Braun Breaker, he gets to come up and pick his spot, and he gets to show what he can actually do. He looked really good in the Rumble.
See that spear to JD McDonough before he entered the...
Bro, I've seen a few Braun matches, but I never realized how fast he hits those ropes.
Yeah, he's fucking quick.
So I've only seen one other wrestler hit the ropes that fast, and he was a Japanese wrestler back in the days when me and Ernest used to watch PWG. I don't remember what his name was, but he was like a smaller guy too. He wasn't a big guy like Braun.
I like it when he takes the straps off and he yells and screams like a madman.
Yeah, I was watching a YouTube video of Punk working with NXT guys, and he's working with Braun Breaker, and he was saying like, "God damn, this guy's fast." He even says it too when he's running the ropes. He was telling him, "Hey, slow down, man." He was telling Braun Breaker to slow down. So yeah, he's a specimen.
I saw that video too.
He's gonna be a Steiner brother, a better Steiner brother, I think.
Yeah.
He might be better than his dad and his brother.
It's different eras of wrestling. So the athleticism is different, but definitely in-ring wise, I think he's pretty close.
He needs to develop more of a character.
His mic skill.
He's doing a little bit better with the stuff with Baron
He's learning
Corbin.
with Baron Corbin.
Yeah, exactly.
I think his stint right now with his comedic duo is getting him over as a face and giving him some humor. Instead of always just being so serious.
Yeah, so it's crazy that a heel team is getting him over as a face.
Oh yeah, and they're both funny, bro. They're fucking good. I like that tag team. Hopefully, I'm rooting for them to win the Classic. I would love them to win.
But if they win the Classic, that means Corbin would be stuck on that brand still.
It's cool. He's kind of like done his thing already.
Not Corbin. I'm sorry, Braun would be stuck on that brand. Braun already said he's moving up to the main roster.
Oh yeah, he's going up. So they might lose it, huh? They might give it to the other team.
Yeah.
After Mania, he'll move up.
He said main roster is where I belong now.
Or he's just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Carmelo? You think he comes up? So he still has to probably
Carmelo.
Yeah, finish.
Mello Hayes.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about Mella's.
I know. I was like, what about Carmella? She's had a kid.
No. But,
yeah, well, Mello's already on the roster. He's on SmackDown. He's a permanent fixture now. And I hope it's not just a one-time thing that Trick Williams came out. And I know he saved him, but it was kind of like, I just saved your ass because we have the tag team match next week.
Right.
I know these tag teams that are in the Classic are like they don't need to win because they need to be all moved to the main roster.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
It's kind of like lame. It's like, why'd you put all these good ass tag teams in the Classic, but it's like gonna be one and dones? Like, you're not gonna do shit with that.
Oh, they'll win the tag. They'll also win the Dusty, and then they'll go on to win.
Who do you think will win it? Trick Williams and Mello, or they might give it to Corbin and Breaker, huh? Oh,
it's LWO or Trick and Mello.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's going to be Trick and Mello in the finals versus Braun. Yeah, I think you're right. If it's going to be those teams, I can see that it's going to be Braun and Corbin winning those straps.
I think Mello and Trick need a feud still, right? They're teasing that shit so hard.
So are they going to tease on main roster? Are they going to bring that over? That'd be kind of cool if they brought that feud over to the main roster.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would really love to see some NXT storylines get moved up.
Because it's not like they're when Trick came out, it's not like they were just ignoring their history like they normally do. You know, if they got an NXT wrestler comes up with the main roster, it's kind of like NXT doesn't exist. You're the main roster.
That's Vince's shit.
Yeah.
That's what Vince used to do.
It was kind of cool that, he mentioned, like, I'm just saving your ass because we have a match.
Fuck yeah.
I'm surprised Dragunov didn't make an appearance.
I know.
Yeah.
Because that's what you were saying last week. Like, I'm surprised there wasn't more NXT guys. Like, I think Pat McAfee's spot was, like, wasted.
And they even tricked him. He didn't even know. Like,
supposedly.
Everything was improv.
Supposedly.
Yeah, all that was improv.
I don't think that was improv.
He kept saying it was. He was like, I didn't know.
There's no way you wouldn't tell the announcer, hey, this is going to be your spot. You're going to go in, you're going to stare at this guy, and then you're going to leave. I don't think that's true. I don't believe that for 1 second. Just like I don't believe for 1 second the guys at War Games didn't know that Punk was coming back.
Right. Yeah, they were told before the match.
He had to have been.
So what? Pat McAfee's spot was for Brock Lesnar or
no.
Braun?
Braun was the replacement for Brock. But that spot with Pat McAfee
was supposed to be Brock and Osmosis or whatever. Osmosis.
He was supposed to do like a stare down with Brock, and then he was supposed to leave.
Okay, so Braun Breaker would be the next best kind of like guy to put in that spot. MVP was with Omos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen him in a while.
Well, they're just treating
Omos
as like
doing shit.
Treat him as an attraction now.
Yeah,
know.
They want him to be like an Andre. Or a
nothing
Taker.
like Andre.
Just attraction-wise, just like they don't want to overuse him. I don't think he's anything special.
He's more like a great Khali.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Khali had a run. He had a title run and everything.
Khali had personality. He was funny.
Khali was way more better than Omos.
Oh, Khali
had some game.
Khali had game, bro. He got bad bitches to kiss him in WWE.
He was dancing. He worked good with Taker. He did a good job.
He reminds me so much of Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah, Giant Gonzalez.
He was trash.
Garbage. That was just such a great, let's just put this bodysuit on you. Nobody will know the difference. The skin tones don't even match, and we're just going to put fake fur and fake abs, but it's going to make you look intimidating.
I mean,
that was stupid.
As a kid, though, like some dude as bigger than the Undertaker, like whoa.
Yeah,
I always thought he kind of looked like Sabretooth.
Yeah, he did look like Sabretooth.
He had like a Sabretooth type fucking feel to me when I saw his ass.
God, that match at 9 was terrible, though. I watched it.
Yeah,
I got to watch it on pay-per-view. It's fucking awful. That was my first WrestleMania, and apparently that's like the worst WrestleMania ever. Yeah, that's like the worst one. That's what everybody says.
You know, Vladimir the Super Fan documentary. They interviewed him, and it's after the WrestleMania 9 show, and he's in the crowd. He's like, best WrestleMania ever, best WrestleMania ever. I'm like, oh.
That shit's funny, bro. It cut me off earlier, and I just reinstalled it.
More things during the week. I can always just save the recording and then upload it here, and then have the studio do the AI episode. So, really bad timing for some injuries, huh, guys?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
kind of sucks, but
Punk is injured.
But you know what? I like it because it gives Triple H some fucking. It lights a fire in his ass and see what you're gonna bring. What are you gonna give us now?
You got Gunther.
Yeah.
You still got that elimination chamber. Yeah, exactly.
Still got Drew.
Sammy.
Punk's WrestleMania scratch. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
I think he'll have a good comeback though.
No, Punk this year.
But what a coincidence, huh? Fucking his super fan gets injured, and now he's injured. Cora Jade.
Oh yeah.
Cora Jade goes down, and then Punk goes kind of shows her love, and now he's down.
That sucks for her too. She just came back.
I know, and she's like on a rocket ship. She was supposed to get blown to the sky, but
she's probably going to be the next champion again.
Yeah. that kind of sucks for Punk, and hopefully Rollins could still hold it down. I really feel like fuck it, man. Like let him rest and heal instead of rushing shit.
He wants to do that Mania match. He really wants to be there for Mania.
I hope he just gets himself better, man. I mean, it sucks you're gonna miss Mania, but it's a good thing too for the rest of the wrestlers because people gotta step up. We might make stars right now. You know,
Well,
like
I'm kind of hoping he doesn't miss Mania. I'd like to see Seth at Mania. I guess
yeah,
their next best bet would be Drew. I guess.
Drew, Gunther.
Well, Gunther was supposed to face Brock at Mania. I'm thinking they might switch Gunther. They could go with Seth, or they could go with Braun Breaker. I don't
Damn,
know.
Breaker ready to the top.
Well, I mean, they're kind
Fuck.
of putting Breaker into the spot of Brock, and Breaker was saying that the Judgment Day has it coming now, so it looks like Breaker.
Because right now we know it's
you know,
it's gonna be Rhodes versus Reigns, right? It has to be.
definitely. That's
no more.
locked in.
So damn.
No,
So Raw's
no more
champion
Rock
is
Rumbles.
up in the air.
Yeah.
Raw's storyline is really up in the air right now with Seth.
And then obviously now we know with Cody winning the Rumble, Rock's not going to be. Well, it still could be, but it's not going to be Rock
This'll
versus
help.
Roman. It's
It
not
could
gonna
be like a run-in.
1v1.
Yeah, I think Solo, they're gonna like Solo's gonna make an appearance to try to cheat, and then The Rock will be the equalizer, and that's gonna set
Yeah.
up next year's. That'll set up next year's WrestleMania.
And they'll give a whole year of tribal war. What they're
Yeah.
supposed to give us.
Did you catch any of The Rock's interview on ESPN when he talked to Stephen A. Smith?
No, what'd he say?
He said that because Stephen A. Smith asked him if that's going to happen at WrestleMania. They didn't say what WrestleMania, and The Rock said, "Yeah, if I fight my cousin, it'll be the biggest WrestleMania of all time." Then he talked about they want to go outside of America now. They want to push this thing globally, and he's a fan of long-term storytelling. So my guess is that maybe next year WrestleMania is going to be out of the States, and it's going to be Rock and Roman.
Yeah, and I heard that Booker T's pushing for that Wolf one. The Wolf.
Jacobs.
Yeah, to get signed already, to get up on the roster. Because they say he's ready.
The one you posted on the story?
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of looks like I thought that was an AI of Ernest in a buff body.
Fuck yeah.
It looks like you. I was like, oh shit. It's nice AI right there. But there's no way they're going to hot shot like eight weeks of a storyline to get to Rock and Roman this WrestleMania.
No, it's not. He's going to do a run-in so Cody could win like legit.
So yeah, what do you think about the finish? You think it was too predictable to have Cody win the Royal Rumble again, or do you think like that just quails all the suspicion or the rumors of like, look, Cody's not going to finish his story?
I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
I like it. I like it because it's a long story. This is a 2-year story, dude. That's fucking badass.
Everyone was expecting Punk or Gunther, and then at the last minute, I was like, wait a minute. I'm totally forgetting about Cody. Like, what if Cody fucking wins?
Yep.
And then Punk, before he got eliminated, he's like, he dropped that little.
He dropped that heel
promo.
Shit. I'm not gonna lose to Cody to Dusty's kid.
Yeah.
And then he loses.
Yeah. So yeah, you're exactly right. This is exactly. It's like they built Hogan, and even though it wasn't Hogan and Macho Man at WrestleMania 4, it took them 1 year to build that storyline where they met up, and then Rock and Cena WrestleMania 28 and 29 back to back, and so yeah, this totally makes sense for. And then I do like the fact that Cody is in a historic company with Hogan, Michaels, and Austin, like one of 4 guys to go back to back like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he's on the cover of the fucking video game. He's their guy, man. I just hope he doesn't do Super Cody, you know?
And that's what I love about it. He says it too. He's like, God damn, I have to win the title now. He's on the cover.
Yeah, exactly.
He was going with it too. So I was like, I like it.
And everyone is using his finish the story moniker. Everyone has a story now that they want to finish.
Yeah. Everyone's clowning on that shit. Started with Kofi. The Kofi one was funny. Have you guys seen it? With the Kofi where he's like cutting a promo. He's like, I gotta finish my story. And then Cody Rhodes cuts him off. He goes, "Hey, wait, yo, chill out."
Huh.
He goes, "What? I can't have a story." Like,
Yeah.
that shit is funny, dude.
I think I seen that one.
Yeah, that shit is funny. Everyone's always mocking his ass with a story. I think they're gonna use that on the theme for the next 2K. They're all gonna have stories.
Yeah. So I
So
think
what else?
hopefully the roster kind of like I was hoping that they would put on a good show so that the fans would forget about all the shitty news, and then they got an opportunity this whole year to put on the best product that they can to prove that it's like, all that Vince is in the past and what we got going on here is
The shit.
yeah, we're in the moment, we're creating good memories. Leave us alone.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the dark side is getting
Very, very dark.
is getting taken over, and a new regime is coming. Like it's like a changing of the guard right now.
Well, this
With
is
what's
the
going on
first time in 50 years that a single McMahon member has not been a part of the WWE.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Years.
It's like,
because even when Vince left and retired, Stephanie was still with the company. That's a McMahon.
yeah,
Yeah, all his people, like he's got people in like every department. I'm sure his handpicked individuals.
Yeah, but like specifically for a person from the McMahon family.
Yeah.
No more,
exactly.
not a single person.
You know what this feels like? Overthrowing our government.
Shit.
This is some foreshadowing shit, man.
Feels
Maybe
like
America's gonna follow through and
overthrow
overthrow the government. Yeah, rise up. So yeah, what do you think? What did you guys think about the female Rumble? I think it was better than the guys.
Liv Morgan came back. Liv Morgan's number 30.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised about that.
She needs to develop her character.
She's good. I think she's holding it down now. Before she was green as fuck. Now I think she's like one of the veterans now. Like, she's pretty good.
So much since her NXT days.
Dude. Fuck yeah, man. I give her so much props.
I give Liv a lot of props. Liv has done.
She's real good now.
Really good job of recreating herself and getting better in the ring, making her character better. She's not just a girl from whatever, like Jersey now. That was kind of her whole gimmick in NXT. She's the Jersey girl. She wears the eccentric clothing.
Well, what is her character? I mean, she was doing like, remember when she didn't...
Who'd she debut with?
She was at the Riot Squad or whatever.
Oh, she was never with a tag team? No,
I heard a critique of Liv Morgan that people like the idea of Liv Morgan more than they actually like Liv Morgan, because she is a good wrestler, but like character-wise, I mean, like you see how like Rhea Ripley has someone compared her to Rhea Ripley before Rhea Ripley is what she is now. Like, because remember she was doing that one like crazy wacky character. She was like laughing all the time or something because she didn't give up like to Ronda Rousey.
The pain gimmick.
Yeah, she was going through her extreme phase.
Yeah, that didn't last too long. I'm just thinking that she needs something more about her character to make her stand out.
I think that extreme phase was just a development for her to get more edgier and more like durable, because she was going after Ronda Rousey a lot and would not stop. Like, she was relentless. I think it was just like a development for her character that gives her what she is now. Like, she's like battle tested. Like she went heads up with Rousey with that character, and so it developed her to be the Liv that she is now. Yeah. That's what I think. I think that's what I think that character was when she was going extreme psycho and not being relentless, kind of like a pit bull. She wouldn't stop coming after fucking Rousey. Like, so Rousey literally helped her. Rousey literally helped her get over, I think.
Yeah, like, she did.
She helped her get her, like, her little prissy blondie ass over, because if she didn't get that feud with Rousey, no one will ever believe her being like a tough ass. Like Rousey brought that shit out of her.
I agree with that title run too, beating Rousey for the belt.
Oh yeah,
That definitely.
even though it wasn't long, but it was a
No, it
good
was still,
run.
yeah, it was still like it's shocking for a person like Liv Morgan to beat Ronda Rousey.
Oh yeah, that's why I like Rousey. On her way out, she helped a lot of wrestlers, dude. Props to her too, dude. Like she let Baszler dominate her. She let Liv win.
She's just
like,
too sensitive for the business.
yeah,
She lets the
she couldn't
fans
handle
get
the
under her.
critique.
Yeah, she can't handle the critique. She lets the fans get
Yeah,
under her skin.
She's kind of a mark.
Yeah,
yeah, she is a mark.
I mean, she was like that in UFC
Well, she's
too.
a fan.
She can't handle losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want to lose. She want to be like Brock Lesnar, but no, you can't.
No, you're not a Brock Lesnar.
Fuck
Not
no.
even, not even close to. Not even the ring. It's just obvious.
If she was built like Jade and could
Oh,
work like that, then it would work.
yes.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited for Jade, bro. Like seriously. I didn't really watch her at AEW. I just thought she was like a hot black chick that's buff. But seeing her little work shows like wow, like WWE really polished this one up. They really took their time with Jade, dude.
She still
took
needs
their
work.
time with
She didn't really
Jade.
do much, honestly, bro. I mean, I know you're hyping the fuck out of her. You love her, but she
I
didn't
know, I just
do
liked it
that
because
much.
I mean, it was on a Rumble, bro, so it was awesome, you know?
It was
a
definitely cool.
entrance.
I liked Jade being in there. She did what she needed to do, but I still think she's going to need a lot of work. Knowing what she's done in AEW.
I mean,
Yeah.
she still has a lot of like miles to run
Yeah.
in the WWE ring, but that entrance was like the shit. That was a good way to introduce yourself to the masses of the universe.
I like how they kept her song very familiar, very similar to her AEW theme.
I don't remember her.
It was
theme
a.
song.
I don't know
It was just a
shit
guitar riff,
about her.
just a solo underneath a beat. But
Oh.
that whole entrance of Storm is coming. She had that in AEW.
That
Right,
TNA
right.
champion Jordan, what's her name?
Grace.
She was good.
She showed up.
She was
She
good.
showed out, man. She did really good. She looked like she was very comfortable. She looked natural. It looked like she belonged.
Oh,
Naomi came back.
that was emotional. I liked that. I felt that
Started
shit.
crying.
That was
Yeah.
cool between those two because they had some
I ain't
good
gonna lie, I
matches in
teared up.
TNA. They had some really good
I
matches.
teared up with Naomi when she came out, and then they were like, "Welcome back."
Yeah.
Oh man, that was really good. It felt good.
Apparently, a lot of people really like Naomi. She got a really nice, warm kind of send off in TNA. A lot of the roster, like they got a whole like big picture of her. They all signed the picture for her. They gave her like different cakes and stuff for like going away. So
I heard she's a good veteran. She's like a real good leader.
yeah, a lot of people like her apparently. So that's nice to know that you can leave a company like TNA, go up to a bigger company of WWE, and you're not getting hated on. You're not seeing as ditching our promotion.
I wish they put her in the bloodline or like hook her up with Jimmy. Like let her be with her husband.
I bet she'll be the catalyst to get the Usos to feud. Like she'll come in and try and get them to come back together. She'll be like, "Look, I left. And this is what happened with you guys. You guys are fighting now. Yeah, I got to get you guys back together." And it'll just be too much tension where she just can't get them together, and it's gonna blow over at Mania.
That'd be cool.
They definitely got to have a match between those two.
I wish she's part of the family storyline.
That was cool. Number one.
I wish she's part of it. Yeah, that was awesome, bro. That was real cool to have 1 and 2 with Jay and Jimmy.
Yeah, that was dope. The stare down.
I marked out.
Jay is just like,
what
the
out on that.
fuck? What are you doing here?
Yeah. That was cool. I like that one. Another memorable was I like Bailey's look when Oscar first comes in.
Oh yeah, like what are you doing in here?
Bailey is. Yeah, I knew Bailey was gonna win.
I wasn't 100% convinced. I thought she would. That was my pick, but I still wasn't sure. I'm like, are they gonna go with Bailey, or are they gonna end up having her get screwed by the girl? End up having her get screwed by Damage Control.
She got the Flair spot, number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
that was
the
a spot, huh?
Yeah. Did you see how Io? Or no. Kyrie, she was holding on to the apron.
Yeah.
I thought her shoulders were gonna pop off.
Did the
Oh,
like,
dude, that was crazy little spot.
she did the Spider-Man.
I-
I think she was supposed to get back in because Oscar was trying to grab her back in, trying to pull her in, just couldn't.
I like the Tiffany Stratton too when she was holding onto the hair.
Yeah, that
With
was a
Bianca.
good spot. That was a good spot.
She's looking good too, dude.
She had
Like,
a
I
good
think she's
showing
gonna be
too in the
another star.
Rumble. Yeah, she had a really good showing in the Rumble.
She's gonna be a star, bro. Tiffany Stratton's gonna be another star.
And then
I can see it.
Roxanne was in the Rumble too.
Oh, Roxanne is good too. That little girl.
All the NXT.
She's so small.
I
Looks.
think everybody in.
She's so tiny.
They all did.
But she's
really
such a good worker.
Yeah.
She reminds me of like AJ Lee.
Yeah, definitely got that vibe of AJ Lee.
Yeah, I like her too. And she's like another diehard wrestling fan, like another Cora Jade. Like her and Corey Jade are like the diehards.
Yeah.
Like the ones that like follow WWE when they're little kids. That's cool as fuck. I actually like went in a rabbit hole with those two. Like looking into their storylines of their lives. Like I fucking respect that. Like Cora Jade followed Punk to UFC, bro, and like was going to everything that Punk did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was really a super fan of fucking thing, and then Roxanne was in love with the Divas show.
Yeah,
She would always go follow the Bellas.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that clip
So,
of her asking Natty how to become a wrestler.
Yeah, and that's cool, bro. Like seeing those two and they're doing it, like that's some fucking like inspirational shit. You know, it makes you see the fans actually get there. You know, like that actually push their shit.
Right. You can do anything you set your mind to. That's the message they're sending. Well, they got to. You just got to get yourself to the performance center. You know, you got to have, I guess, some sort of an athletic background, but not even if you love the business. But Tiffany Stratton has a gymnast background, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she does.
So that helps if you have some sort of athletic background.
She's good.
Get yourself a name on the indies, and then WWE signs you. They bring you into the performance center. You got a good shot.
Yeah. I mean, shit, it really shows super fans really make it these days. So I love that part. I'm a fucking fan of seeing fans become stars. I love that shit. I really do. It's like, I know I'm not going to do it, but it feels good to see that shit. It's heartwarming to see people really fucking pursue that shit, man.
What did you guys think?
So what else did you guys think of the Rumble? What else stood out for you?
I was actually going to bring up the KO match.
Ooh,
yeah.
KO.
I thought that was a really
I love the
good
ending.
that match, the ending was dope. I like that. It was really good. Well played out. I like how it all ended up. It was so like just as soon as you see KO, oh, he's gonna win the belt. He's gonna the
Motherfucker, you
caught
take
him. Fuck.
Yeah.
They really
The
tugged on your
always-
heartstrings with that ending.
The referees always miss the most obvious shit, but in this one,
Yeah,
they caught it.
of course.
Yeah.
So they're
Had to
obviously
be-
setting up a WrestleMania match.
Yeah, that's got to be a Mania match, and that's when KO
With them two?
win the belt. Yeah, they got it. They got to run it back because KO. They're not
Or
just going to let
Elimination
KO
Chamber?
just. They're not just going to drop it with KO getting a DQ loss. You know, he's not going to let.
Yeah,
that
you're right.
go.
And they're really fueling the feud, so it is pretty good.
Yeah, it's going to continue.
And you know what? This is good. This is, if you actually look at it, like Logan Paul is going through a tutorial of basics of type of wrestlers. Like first he did what? Miz,
Yeah,
Ray, and Dom,
Ricochet.
Ricochet, and now Brawler. Like,
Yeah,
So he's like going down. He's like learning on the fly.
yeah. He went
Of,
like
different
with,
types of wrestling.
like a standard wrestler with Miz. You got your high flyers with Ray and Ricochet. Now he's got a brawler.
He's like learning. Like he's just literally getting new styles to fuck with. They're making him into like a big star, bro.
I just hope
He's
he ends up
literally
taking
learning
this
on
a
the
little
fly.
more serious. You know, he already said at the beginning of the year he's going to go with them full time, But then
Yeah, he wants to win win the championship.
yeah,
the
but
bigger
then
one.
like
He wants
he
to.
says at the beginning of the year, I'm going full time. I'm not going to take this as a hobby. And then he just comes out like a couple weeks ago. Maybe I should take this a little more serious and stop thinking of it as a hobby.
Yeah,
You already said it was
he-
going to be serious. So which one is it?
he's just
think
talking
this
like
is
a
all-
heel.
I think this is all he has left. You know, his pod, even though like his podcast is cool when he has wrestlers on, they've been getting less views, and
He only gets
I
views
think-
for porn stars and wrestlers, bro.
Yeah, his social media presence is dwindling for sure. He's not
Mhm.
not so much of an influencer anymore.
No,
I think this is-
he
this-
turned
this
into
is
an
where his money's
athlete
at.
/ entertainer now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's losing the podcast. I mean the influencer type swag. He's not that no more. They're not like following him no more either. But he's good. I like him. He's natural.
Yeah.
Logan Paul's
he's
a
picked
fucking
it up
natural.
probably the fastest I've seen anybody come from outside.
Yeah, and everyone says it. All the veterans say it. Like they say, "God damn, that kid picked it up fast."
I saw on that YouTube video that Ernest was talking about where Punk was at the Performance Center. Logan Paul was there too, and they like saw each other backstage.
Oh
And
yeah,
Logan Paul was like, he's like, "Oh, you and Cody, that was good shit."
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it's like,
I didn't
oh,
have
wow.
the promo, right? Their promo.
Yeah.
against
yeah,
each other.
yeah. So that was cool seeing Punk and Paul interact, and like Punk probably doesn't like him all that much. Like you'll never find them hanging out together,
Nah,
but I think there's a mutual respect.
But- I think the Punk we have now is a new Punk. I think he's gonna be
definitely.
a team player Punk. Like he's gonna like reach out. Like look how much he's been reaching out to all the NXT guys. Like heavy.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he
He's
wanted
been-
to do that in AEW. It just he had too many young guys.
Too
that
much
just-
egos. All the young egos.
Yeah, the young guys just don't get it. I don't know why they don't get it. It
Look
could
what
just
they're doing
come
with
from the
Dud-
top
with
down.
Bubba.
You know? Yeah, it's got to come from the top down.
Disrespectful, bro.
Yeah,
To Bubba. Like
yeah,
you gotta pay your dues here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's fucking Bubba Ray, dog.
yeah.
That
and-
motherfucker paid a lot of goddamn dues for the industry. How dare you fucking say he needs to pay his dues in the back of AEW? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's just
That
a lot of
motherfucker's a
that.
fucking legend, bro.
inmates running the
Bubba
asylum
Ray.
over there.
Yup.
You know,
Like
for-
Bubba Ray fucking made it in WWE with his gimmick, dog. That's
Dudley
Yeah.
fucking
Boyz,
G as fuck.
an ECW gimmick and got it over in WWE.
Fuck yeah, that's not easy. Well, you know how much WCW and ECW failed under Vince's watch and Bubba made it? Like, come on, man, that's props.
Remember he used to stutter?
Yeah, he used to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stupid fans!
Oh man, I miss those
I miss
Dudleys.
this.
I miss the whole Dudleyville, bro. Spike and all of them.
Yeah, I love the whole group. The
Sign guy Dudley.
Big Dick Dudley. He dances with Dudley. Dudley
Did they ever
Dudley.
get a stint in WWE?
No. It was only I think Sign Guy came in a couple times. And obviously Spike did, but
Spike did.
that was it.
Spike got over.
Yeah. No, that was it for the Dudley
Okay.
Boys. Usually just mostly those three. Like I said, I think Sign Guy had a couple of episodes that he was there, but he never got signed.
But that guy was never really a wrestler, was he? Just
No,
a valet?
he was just he was the valet.
Yeah.
Orton, I heard that LA Knight's going to go up against a former WWE champion. I'm thinking it's going to be Orton.
You don't think it's gonna be Styles?
Well,
Boy,
because on SmackDown he gave Orton a BFT to end the show. So who knows? It could. I forgot about Styles. Did you agree with that finish? That Styles getting pinned instead of LA Knight?
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
No, I think that's fine.
But yeah,
I think it's fine.
it's
I
cool.
mean, they're obviously they're protecting LA Knight. They
Yeah,
felt that
they are.
AJ doesn't have anything to lose.
Nah, AJ's already up there. And did you guys hear? I don't know. It's a rumor that I got to read, but they're thinking of bringing Tama Tonga to bring up the Bullet Club with the rest of AJ Styles guys. That they're gonna bring
I
up
have-
the real Bullet Club, not called the Club, but they're gonna bring up the Bullet Club with Tama Tonga.
They'd have to get the rights
And,
from New Japan to use the Bullet Club name.
I mean, with all the likeness of like TNA being used on WWE, maybe this time around we might be able to see that, right? Maybe.
I don't know, because they would be using that for merchandise purposes and everything, and I don't know if I don't know how that
New
would work
Japan is
out.
willing
Yeah, I don't
to.
know how that would work out with New Japan. I don't know. I really don't
So
know
most
because they
likely
do have
the
they do have Tanahashi's the president now, so he might be more open to doing something like that with the WWE.
and if Okada still comes, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there's still a chance Okada
There is a
comes.
chance
This
Okada
is a
comes.
perfect time. Right now with the injuries, shit, bring him on. He deserves to be on a WrestleMania. Fuck it.
I still think he's going to AEW.
That
Yeah.
sucks. That sucks if he does.
He's gonna have more freedom in AEW.
And he won't have to go to an NXT right away.
Yeah,
Right?
they're definitely not gonna just throw him on the main roster right away. They
I
can't.
don't think they have. He has to be thrown in the main roster. You can't NXT him. He's
Why?
a
Nobody
legend.
knows him. Nobody in WWE's audience is gonna know who Kazuchika Okada is. Even with a promo package, it's still gonna be like, why is this guy important to us? It's just like Shinsuke. They had to
Right.
throw him in NXT and build him up. You have to build these guys up. They're not just gonna come over from Japan. You can't just expect the audience to connect with these guys. You know, his broken English too. Got to get better with his English. So if he goes to WWE, he's got to have an NXT run, build him up, get him familiar with the U.S. audience, and then they can bring him up.
I think he'll die in NXT.
He won't die in NXT. No way. He won't die. Why would he die? With NXT the way it is now and the way it's run now, I don't think so. Maybe with
I'm afraid
Vince,
that he might be like the type.
maybe in 2.0 he would, but you know,
Yeah, 2.0 you would have
They're
died.
kinda
Just like
going
the
back
fucking
to, like,
one, the
black
time
and gold
traveler.
now.
He didn't get no chance in hell.
well,
No chance in
didn't really
hell.
have a character besides Marty McFly.
Dude, he was
wannabe.
the time traveler. He was the Asian McFly.
Yeah, that might get over in Japan, but that's not gonna get over in the States.
So yeah, man. So Rumble was good. Setting it up for the next
Chamber.
the next pay per view is Chamber, and then what was that in Perth? Is that in Australia?
That is in
Chamber.
Australia.
Yeah.
That's gonna be big.
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
it's gonna be who's Rhea Ripley gonna fight
I
then?
think it's gonna be the
Nia
chamber.
Jax?
No, I think it's gonna be chamber match.
We don't even know yet because Bailey doesn't. We don't know where Bailey's storyline's gonna go.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go after his own member or is she going after Ripley?
That'll be
We
interesting.
don't know yet.
Because I think my prediction is that she's initially gonna challenge Ripley. I think they're gonna go with the tease of he's gonna go with Ripley. Something's gonna happen between now and the build up to Mania, where she's gonna end up having to fight Io instead. Maybe they'll turn on her, or they'll do like a evolution style thing. Which contract you're gonna pick, and she ends up choosing Io for whatever reason. Maybe she realizes that they don't really have her best interests in heart.
Yeah, and then that'll spark her babyface turn, right?
Yeah, she definitely needs a babyface turn. There was a lot of people who were happy that Bailey won that match.
Oh, dude,
Oh.
even the back, all the girls in the back loved it that she won because she's like the leader of the pack of all the women.
Doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that one bit.
Yeah, so like they all cried, all the girls cried for Bailey because it's her time.
Yeah, it's the one
And-
match. She's never won the Rumble. She's never had a singles at Mania. So good for
And
her.
this is it. This is her shot.
Yeah, good for
Yeah,
her.
And hope-
yeah.
That'll be a good cash shot if she turns face.
Oh, she's got it. This is
Because-
this is the best time for her to
Oh,
turn
man.
face. Beat Io, win that belt, babyface. Got to.
Yeah.
Got to pull that trigger.
Because she's not going back to the flailing
Nah.
No,
hugger,
she
right?
don't need to do that no
Nah,
more.
That's
That's like an old gimmick
yeah.
that you don't gotta
She's
go back to
matured
that.
up from that.
Yeah,
That was
she's developed
that
too
was
much.
Superfan
Like,
Bailey.
Yeah.
yeah.
that was the little kid Bailey that wanted to be there
Yeah, man.
in
Right.
WWE.
WWE is going to be very interesting next few months.
Yes, sir.
Especially considering like most of the matches we thought were going to happen, they can't happen anymore.
I know, dude. We're gonna have a remix.
We don't know if Seth is
So
going to be
Vince
on the card. Punk is gone. Brock's not going to be on the card anymore. So now who knows what Gunther's going to do? It's crazy.
Vince is dead.
They have all this talent, and it's we were saying it's all unpredictable anyways. This makes it even more. I like it like that. You can't put your
Yeah.
finger on any one particular
Yeah.
thing and be like, oh, this. With
That's
the
why,
exception of Cody and Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy about. I'm cool with the injuries because it's just gonna throw curveballs to us.
Yeah, keep us
It
guessing.
definitely shakes everything
Yeah.
up.
So as a fan, I love that shit. It's like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? It makes you want to tune in. You know, like now we got to tune in. You can't miss it.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna read no spoilers. I want to watch live and see what the fuck happens.
Oh yeah. As soon as it's done, I'm turning on Raw.
Yeah, me too, man. So
I was watching it here on the side.
Ah, nice. Yeah, guys.
So fuck yeah, guys. Another episode down.
Crazy shit.
Hey, and I wanna take time to thank our Instagram social media shit is fucking
2K.
alive. It's hit 2K. So
the
thank
next goal
you.
is 5K.
Thank you to all who fucking like follows us on there. I mean, we're always putting up content. We're junkies, man. We love wrestling. We love toys. We love belts. We love the product. The product is our life. It's what we live for. So we're always going to have product for you guys on the Instagram page. Our Facebook page is always active. So please keep on watching, liking, following. We all appreciate this shit. This shit is fucking cool, dude. Like, we're going to continue and improve and get better. Soon you'll see our faces. We'll add on to that when we upgrade our shit. But, dude, thank you very much from the bottom of my wrestling junkie heart. I thank you guys for fucking making us grow. We're growing every single day. Junkies are growing, man. Thank you.
Thanks, y'all. Keep listening to the podcast, too. Most important.
Yes. WrestlingJunkiesPod.com. Type it in your browser. Press enter. Check out the site. Everything's there. Our Instagrams, our wrestling Instagram, the YouTube page, the Facebook, it's all right there for everybody. WrestlingJunkiesPod.com.
And soon we'll have more content with toys, belts, live events that we go to. All that shit will be covered when we go to these things.
Yes, sir.
When we buy new toys, we'll feature.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that'll happen. I'm very, very lazy with that, self-admittedly. It stresses me out. I'm not going to lie. I don't have a good background.
Keto is the toy master here.
Yeah, it's rough. Figure photography is not something that I do, and so it's just kind of swirling around in my head. I don't know. I'll self-admit I'm doing terrible with posting wrestling figure shit on there. But anyways, that's not the most important part. It's our talking and the wrestling product at hand. All the fun banter.
Hell yeah.
Go buy your own toys. All right, then we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Later, guys.
Late.
Thanks for listening.
Ciao, y'all.